In this video, we are going to learn how to design a website. So you are going to learn how to design websites without using code. These are the course outline, what we are going to learn in this video. You learn the basics of web designing, how to create professional email accounts, how to open your email, how to create autoresponder, how to install WordPress, how to install theme and plugins, how to design a company website, how to design a blog, landing page, and e-commerce website. So I'll be explaining what we mean by a website. A website is a collection of web pages that are identified by a common domain name and published on a web server or hosting. www means World Wide Web. It is always at the beginning of your domain name, e.g. www.asmadigital.com, something like that. A website is a collection of files, web pages that are stored on the web server or hosting. You can call the web server, you can call it either hosting or web server. And to have your own website, we need to buy domain name and hosting. Domain name is different from hosting. Domain name is like your address of the website, while hosting is where all your files, all the data, everything you have on your website, where it will be stored, like memory, where it will be stored. That is what hosting is. You can decide to buy both hosting and domain name separately, and you can also decide to buy them together from the same hosting company. And there are different domain name extensions, .com, .org, and so on. The common one is .com. So to buy domain name, to register your domain name, let's visit namecheap.com. It's an international hosting. We have Nigerian hosting company also, but I'll be using namecheap.com for this training. I'll also explain how you can use Nigerian hosting in case you want to use Nigerian hosting. Namecheap.com. So to buy your domain name, you have to check if the domain name is still available, if it has been used, registered by someone else or not. So I'll be using my business name, smart.com. So search. If it has been used, you will see registered, the year they register it, or at times it will show taken, it will show registered. It depends on the hosting company you are searching from. These are other extensions. This is .org, and it is almost $2,000, $1,988 per year. That is much. I cannot buy it. If you want to buy domain name, you see it shows that this domain name has been registered, but it's showing 2028. I don't know how come. We are still in 2023, so it shows registered in 2028. If I click on make offer, at times it's to go, at times it's not go. At times they might show me $5,000. So it's not compulsory. I can use something else. I can just add something to it. digital.com. So if asmartdigital.com is available, it's showing that asmartdigital.com. Okay, this one is available. It's $9.58. So I can go for this. If I buy it this year in $9, so the current year, the next year is going to be $13.90 per year. So every year you'll be subscribing for your domain name and your hosting every year. Okay, let's assume that I want to buy this. I'll click on it and then click on checkout. So the first thing you have to do is to add it to cart. It is because I've used this thing to practice. That's why it just showed add to cart. But when I was recording it didn't show. The screen record didn't work. So you will not go to checkout directly. You will click on add to cart. So after adding it to cart, then you will now click on checkout. It was because I've added it to cart. That's why it's. Let me use something else to practice so that you get it. Because that part didn't record when I was recording it. So I'll be using another domain name now. I don't want to use. So let me check Techly. Techly.com. It said registered in 2023. Someone has registered this. So let me use Techly Digital. Okay, this one is available. $9.58. So I will now click on add to cart. You can see that it shows add to cart. So click on add to cart. After adding it to cart, then you now check out. So if you want to buy both domain name and hosting together, after adding your domain name to cart, you need to come to where hosting is. Click on hosting, shared hosting. Then you select the hosting that you want to use. It has different size. This one is Stellar, the cheapest one. Stellar Plus, Stellar Business. As you can see, the price of this one per month is just $1.98, while the second one and the third one. And if you're buying it, don't forget to look at the renewal, the amount it will be if you want to renew it. This one, everything in total will be $22.88, and if you want to renew it, it's going to be times 2. The renewal is $44.88, and that's the amount you'll be paying every year. When you check the second one, the third one, so this one, it can host 3 domains. So meaning that the first domain you are buying, that is one. You can now host additional 2 domain name with it. Maybe you have a client that you want to do a website for. You just buy only domain name again. You don't need to pay for hosting again, since it can take 3. When you are okay with this, when you are cool with this, click on get started, and then you add it to cart. So ask you that, do you want to add it to new domain, or you have existing domains that you want to use? So I'll be using new domain. Click on new domain, and then click on add to cart. Now you can select different year. Maybe you want to register more than a year. Click on it and then select the number of years that you want to do. Also, same goes with the hosting, the domain. This is domain registration. And then when you're through, auto renew, you can turn it off so that it will not continue to renew by itself. If the domain name wants to expire in December, by November they will send you a message to remind you that your domain name is going to expire in so dates. So you don't need to leave that auto renew. And when you're buying your domain name and hosting for the first time, you don't need to buy SSL. SSL will make your site to be secure. It shows this padlock. And if the site is not secure, it means that it will be preventing people from accessing your website. It will be telling them that the website you are going is not secure. Are you sure you want to continue? And people will not, that kind of thing will send people away. They will not want to continue. So but for the first year, almost all the hosting companies is free. SSL is free for that first year. So you don't need to buy it. So the second year, you can now buy it so that you don't waste your money. Okay, when you are through with it, then you click on confirm order. If I click on confirm order, so it will ask me to fill in to register accounts with them, to open an account with them, which I will do. I will sign up. To sign up, I have accounts, but if you want to do your own, you have to fill this information and then create account. After that, it will now take you to check out that you add your bank details, your card details, you add it, and then you make your payment. They will deduct it, and then send your login details to your cPanel. They will send it to you. So hosting company, you will find their login details to the cPanel on their website. There will be a portion that will say click on cPanel. They will take you to cPanel. Since that we have our login details to our cPanel, I'll just move to cPanel area. Okay, let me locate the cPanel. Let me minimize this. This is the sample of how part of the information you will get. It will be your domain name / cPanel. Then you now have username and password. If I put my domain name / cPanel in the URL, press enter. So it will show cPanel stuff. We can click on enter to continue. Then your username and password, it will be sent to you. You put it, you type it, and then click on continue. Then it will open your cPanel. So this is the cPanel. I can decide to expand this or to collapse it. So I can do the same thing to everything. This is the name of the website, the login address, and so on and so forth. This is using Jupyter. I can change it, but there is no need to change anything, just to continue. So once you are in your cPanel, I always like to create email accounts first, because once I install my WordPress, I will be able to put that email account there. To create an email account, a professional email account, example, Oluwakemi as my domain name.com, Oluwakemi as webmanbank.com, something like that. Just click on email account, click on create. So this is where you are going to do the setup. If you are hosting many domain names, you can just locate the one you want to use. I'll be using this app.com.landacity.com. Then the name I want to use. So let me use contact us. So I'll be using this contact us at mydomainname.com. Then I can use generate password, or I can click in and set password, but I have one password I want to use. I'll just use this. Let me copy this. So So I'll be using this password, clean it, and then paste the password there. This is the password I want to use. Then I'll click on create. Because I have many domain email registered, I can click on view so that it will just show the one I just registered. Then check email. If you enter your email account for the first time, make sure that you check this round queue. If not, it will not open. Check it and click on open. So this is our email account. This section, whatever email that drop in your mail, you will see it here. And if you want to read it, you read it here. If I click on this one to open, so it will open it and show it in this place for me. This is the information. And if I finish reading it, if I don't need it, maybe I want to delete it, so click on it and click on delete. But if I use this trash is going to clean everything in this place. If you have 100 emails, trash will clean that 100 at the same time. So, but it's always good to use delete. Click on delete, then you delete the one you selected. That's the difference between the two. Draft will show the draft. Sent will show the email you sent to someone, and so on. If you want to compose an email, you can use compose. So let me use compose. This is my webmail. This is it. I want to copy it. Okay, I just copy because I'll be using it. So that's my copy. So I want to send message to my own email at gmail.com. Subjects. Let me just use testing for subjects. This is to test this webmail. Let me just leave it like that. If I'm through with it, I'll click on send. It will send it. If you are using mobile phone, this is the way to display on mobile. Any other option that you need, you can click on these 3 lines. It will show it to you. Okay, I've sent it. It will now be in message sent because I've sent that. To go back, let me close this. So I want to explain how to access your email account. There are 2 ways you can access it. You can access it from your cPanel. So go back to the cPanel, click on the hosting company logo. Any hosting that you're using, if it is Amon Web, Namecheap, you click on the logo, it will take you back to the cPanel. So to check your email account, click on email account. Then you search for the name that you created. So I think I used contact us. This is it. I can also search for it in case if I have many email there. Contact us. So this is it. I can click on check email. Okay. Another method to check your email, you open the email account that you have /webmail. But I'm going to use this contacts. So it is your domain name /webmail. That's the simple. To check your webmail, your domain name /webmail. Enter. Then click on enter here. Then I will now put the domain name itself. Let me clean it. The one I use now is contact us. Contact us. Then you put the password and click on login. Contact us. Let me go and copy the password. This is the password I use. Let me clean everything. Contact. Yeah, it is contact us. Let me copy this domain name. I'll just put contact us at the beginning. Contact us at, then paste. Contact us at your domain name.com, then password login. Okay. This is it. If you want to save it, you can save it. Still the same thing. That's how to check your mail. Another thing I'll be explaining is how to get notification on your phone, so that if someone buys something from your website, you can receive message on your phone that someone sent you message. How to do that? You have to forward the mail to your own personal email that you always use, that you know that anytime message drop, you will receive it on your phone. It is called email forwarder. So I'm going to forward that new email we just created to my personal email, my Google mail, Gmail. Or I click on add forwarder. I want to add contact us of that email that I just created as your domain name. Because I have many domain names, that's why I have to click. If you have just one domain name, so it's just show one, then where do I want to forward it to? I want to forward it to my Gmail account. So I forward contact us at this domain name to my personal Gmail account. So any email that I enter, I will receive it on my phone. So that is just a simple way to do that. Let's go back to our cPanel. After setting up the email account, the forwarder, the next thing to do is to set up autoresponders. Autoresponder means if you are not around, maybe you don't have access to your system, and someone make payments or someone buy something on your e-commerce website, or depending on the kind of website you have, your forwarder will reply the person, and the person will know that at least they respond to me. So the person will feel comfortable that they can at least send him or her message. To add forwarder, autoresponder, click on add autoresponder. Interval means if you want it to respond immediately, the message drop, or maybe 5 seconds, 30 minutes, you put that 30 minutes. But if you want immediately, you don't need to put anything, just leave it blank. The email I just created, contact us, then add your domain name from your company name or your website name. Then let's say message sent. You can use anything, subject, either message received or order received, and then body, you can type the body. You can also check idea of body that you can use from ChatGPT. You can just search for anything, but let me just use one body for an example, not to waste time. Let me use thank you for your message. We will get back to you shortly. So then I will create it. Go back to the cPanel again. I'm through explaining one or two things. Let's now go and install our WordPress. To install WordPress, you come to this software, WordPress Manager by cPanel. Click on it. If you are using mobile phone, so you'll still be able to see the options. Install. So let me expand it. Install. You click on install. So before I install it, I would like to explain one or two things. If I want to uninstall any WordPress, click on this arrow here, scroll up, then click on uninstall. Maybe after installing it, you realize that you don't need it again, or you want to uninstall it. You click on it, uninstall, and then remove the installation. So you wait for it to get to 100%. So it will remove the installation for you. Then you go back to return to WordPress management. To now install WordPress, okay, let me explain how to troubleshoot. If you want to enter your website and it's showing there's error or code and you can't access it, just go to your cPanel, click on WordPress Manager by cPanel. When you get there, click on the arrow here, then click on Manage Plugins. Most at times, if any plugin is corrupt, it will decline you access from accessing your website. You can just turn off the plugins or delete it. So once you do that, go back to your website and refresh, it will open. And any plugin that you delete, you can reinstall it back. So that's how to do one or two things. That's how to troubleshoot your website if you have that kind of issue. So I'll go on with the installation now. To install, click on install. Then this is the URL. It's always good to leave it in HTTPS. If you buy your domain name and hosting, after 24 hours or before 24 hours, they will install SSS for you. So you don't need to buy that SSS for the first year. So once SSS is installed, it will show padlock and it will show that your site is secure. Then you can click on the domain name that you want to install your WordPress on. This domain name, I've already installed something in the main directory, so I'll be using in directory now. The portion, just like a portion of the website. Let me just call this web design training. I have web design training. Let me use digital training. Digital training. So the reason why I put that minus there is that If I don't put it, if I press space, computer will replace it with percentage for me, and I don't want percentage, so I have to put that hyphen by myself so that it's not going to replace it with what I don't want. And this is the version. It's always good to use current version of the WordPress. When you are through with that, enter your site name. Site name can be your website name. Description can be what your website is all about. Then admin username, you can use your name for the admin username. I can use my name. I can use admin. I can use Kemi admin. I can use anything, but I always like to leave it in admin. Then password, you can generate password. You can use this key to generate password. Make sure that you copy it somewhere, but I'll be using this password. So copy and then paste. This email account is very, very important. The email that we created, then you now put it there. By putting it, you'll be able to receive information from your website. If anybody send you a message from your website or buy something on your website, you'll be able to receive the message because we've set up the normal thing that we need to set up, normal settings. So I'll be putting contact us at mydomainname.com. Then this is plugins. If you need all this plugin, you can click on it to install it. Login attempts, that if I try to log in more than 3 times, it will not allow me to log in again till the next time, or give you that I should wait for 30 minutes before logging in, something like that. So if I need it, I'll click on it. If I don't need it, I'll leave it. This is English. You don't need to change the language. You can leave it in English. And if you are installing your WordPress, it's always it will install with one thing, this thing. If I want to change this thing, I can click on it. But since I'm still going to use my own thing, I don't need to click on anything. Just fill where you want the installation details to be forwarded to, your Gmail account or any other email account you have. Then click on it. So wait for it to get 100%, and it will show installation successful. So I'll wait for it to continue to install. So I've explained these types of domain name extension, or TLD. The next one is web hosting. I've explained web hosting, how to buy your domain name. I've explained it. You can use Bluehost, GoDaddy. You can also use Namecheap. Nigerian hostings are there also. How to set up email accounts, I've explained that. How to access your email accounts, I've explained that. So how to set up email forwarder, I've explained that. How to create autoresponder, I've also explained how to create autoresponder. How to install WordPress, I've explained that. Theme, so let's now go back to it's supposed to have finished now. Okay, successfully installed. Good. To visit your website where visitors will see, you click on this first link. The second link that has this WP admin, it will take you to the dashboard of your website where you will do all the setup. So let's click on the first link and see where it will take us to. This is it. This is the theme that came with the installation. So let me close this. To now go to the dashboard, I'll click on the second one that has WP admin. Another way to go about it is that put in your domain name.com. If you install it in a directory, I install it in digital training directory, and then WP admin will just make it to go to the admin session. So I'm going to click on this so that it's taking me to the WP admin area. Okay, this is the WP admin area. To enter this place, if you don't have access to your website, there are 2 ways you can do that. To enter it, if you have access to your cPanel, you can go from your cPanel here. But if you know that you don't have access to your cPanel, maybe you don't have the cPanel login details, all you have to do is that your domain name.com/WP admin. Then don't forget that we put username and password when we're installing our WordPress. Let me close this. This is it. Let me close it. So you put your domain name.com/WP admin, or if you install your WordPress in the directory, don't forget to put that directory there also. Then you press enter. It's just logged me in because I've already logged in. But next time, if you are doing it for the first time, it will not log you in. It will ask for username and password. Then you can now put the password and the admin that you put when you were installing it. That's how to get there. If you are using mobile phone to access it, this is what is going to display. When you are using mobile phone, then to view your website where visitors will see, click on this home, visit site. So it will take you to your website where because visitors will not have access to your dashboard, to your back end. So this is the front end. To go back to your dashboard also, you click on this icon, dashboard, it will take you back to your dashboard. To see some other options, click on these 3 lines. You'll be able to see the post, if you want to post something, media, if you want to upload images to your pictures to your website, pages, all the pages you have to create a new page, comments, if you want to add comments, appearance, if you want to install theme, plugins, if you want to install plugins, user, and so on. That is why you click on this three to show it or to hide it. So back to desktop view now. It's still the same thing. This icon shows home. So it's take you to the home. To go back to the dashboard, you click on this icon here, dashboard. So it will take you back. So you'll be doing most of the same from the dashboard. And for the first time, it always shows some story. I don't like it. I like to minimize it to avoid distraction so that I'll be able to see what I need. So all this, I'll just close it. Then click on this screen option, uncheck it, so that to remove it, to make the thing tidy. Then okay, it's okay like this. Let me now go back. I want to delete some posts, comments, and everything that came with the theme to make it fresh. Trash, I want to delete it. The more files you have on your website, if you have plenty of things, it will make your website, it will take time before it loads. And if websites slow to load, it will distract visitors from visiting your website. They will just go back. Some don't even have patience to wait till it's finished loading. Okay, this one, there is no media. You can use add media to add images to it. Pages, let me check pages. I want to clean all these pages. I don't need this. This title, there is one box there. You check it, so it will check everything at once. Click on move to trash and apply. So trash. Comments also check. If there's comment, no comments. Plugin, check. I want to check plugins. Plugins. If any plugin is not active, it means you are not using it. Delete it. It's always good to delete it. And if any of your plugin is outdated, you can update it. It always show updates that it needs updates. So don't forget to always update it. If not, your website will be having one issue or the other. At times you might not even have access your website. It will be showing error. This side has critical error. This side, it will just be giving you one thing or the other. So it is always good to update your plugins, and any unactive plugin, delete it. Okay, this, if I don't need this, is active now. So to deactivate it, if I want to deactivate, if you want to upgrade it, you can click on upgrade. If I want to deactivate, I'll click on deactivate. If I want to delete, I'll click on delete. That is how to delete it. I installed this when I was installing the WordPress, but I just want to delete it because I don't need it. So it's clean now, there's nothing. So I'll be explaining how to install plugins. To install plugin, you click on plugin, add new, and add new is here also. I can click on add new. If you are using mobile phone, still the same method. You will see, if it's not showing plugin, click on these three lines. You will see plugin, then click on add new, and the same thing, add new is there, add new. Once you click on add new, it will show that you should upload the plugin. Click on upload, then choose the file. Let me take it back to desktop view. Plugin, add new, upload. Once you click on upload, then choose the file from your system. If you have it on your phone or on your laptop, then choose the file. I want to install Elementor Pro. So let me search for it. Elementor Pro. Okay, this is it. Click on it. Click on open. And if you want to install theme, either theme or plugins, it has to end in .zip. It has to be zip file. If not, it will not work. Click on install now. So it waits for it to install. While Elementor Pro is still installing, we can use ChatGPT to get our content. Okay, it has finished installing. After installation, you click on activate. Don't forget, if you install anything, you activate it. If you install any plugin, you activate it. Because I've installed Elementor Pro, it asks me to install the free one. You both work together. If you install Elementor free one, you have to install Elementor Pro also. But if you don't have Elementor Pro, you can use the free Elementor to do whatever you want to do, but it has limitations. There are some things you don't have access to. You don't have the Pro version. So this setup, I'll do it later. Let me close it. Let me go and install another thing again. So it's giving me one information or the other about the Elementor. You can just minimize it, or if you don't need it again, you can reject it so that you take it away. Okay, let me go back. I want to install another plugin. Click on plugin, add new. Let me search for Chatty templates. Chatty templates. It has different templates I can use for my design. After installing, activate. So it asks you to do some settings. Let me go back again. I need Chatty. Add new, click on add new, then search for chatting. So it's done now. After installing, then activate it. So I have Chatty Pro, but I think that free one should be enough to do what we want to do. So I'll be using that free alone, that Chatty free. So this is Chatty now. You can let me show you how Chatty look like. Chatty. Okay, this is Chatty. This is something like this. So if you click on it, you can send message to the person, and it will take you to WhatsApp. That is Chatty for you. So this is the kind of website we want to design. This is it. It has button that if you hover on the button to change color, it will bounce. You can set the animation. It also has images. So it has button. It will show the Google map of your address, your location, what people say. You can also send message to mail the person. You don't have websites. Contact form. We call it contact form. Okay, it has different pages, and then take action. Take action will take you to this contact form. So let's get started. We've installed Chatty. Let's go back to the website we're working on. So I want to close the one I'm not using. I'm not using this. Okay. Now Chatty. After installing Chatty, it will ask you to do some settings. I'll click on. I just have to click no. I will do it later. Let me close this. You can now select the one that you want. If you are using Pro version, you'll be able to have access to everything. But because I'm using free version, I only have access to 2. So let me just click on WhatsApp message. You can use WhatsApp call too if you want people to call you directly from the website, but I only need message for now. So I'll click on WhatsApp message. Then you put in your phone number, your WhatsApp number, the country code, Nigeria. Then you put your number 7322-0708. WhatsApp chat pop-up. The message you want, how can I help you? Or you can say chat with us, talk to our customer care. Depending on the message, you can just change the message here. If you don't want how can I help you, you can put chat with our customer care or our help center. It depends on what you want. So when you're okay with this, make sure that you save it. Click on save widgets. So this is it. Okay, let me now build the website. To build it, come to dashboard home. Okay, visit site. You can see our widgets is here already, but we don't have our website is not looking fine because we've not made any changes. Go back to the dashboard again. I can close this. So I want to click on plugins. I want to check the installed plugins. These plugins I just installed. Because this has Pro, so it's asking me to upgrade it. So because I have Pro, if I install Pro, it will remove this upgrade. But if I click on this upgrade, it will ask me to pay some amounts to buy it. Okay, starter templates. This starter templates, I want to make use of some template names. I'll click on C library. So to select the design that we're going to be working on, it can ask you to watch some video. Just click on build your site. It will ask you to click on the page builder that you want to use. I'll be using Elementor because I've installed the Elementor plugin already. So you can select any design that you like. You can scroll down to select design. But I'll not like to waste time. I'll just click on one design that I'll be using. The next thing is to upload your logo, and it has logo size that this theme supports. The size that the theme supports is 180 by 60. If you know that you have logo, you can search for the logo. And if you don't have logo also, you can just create a logo. Let's assume that I don't have a logo. I can use ChatGPT to get a logo idea. How to get a logo idea? Just ask ChatGPT to give me logo idea for let me say, let me use this if I'm friendly website. Let me refresh. You can type anything, any question that you want to ask. If you ask ChatGPT to give you logo idea, then you go to Mid-Journey to go and create the logo. So once you have logo idea, you come to Mid-Journey to create the idea that just. Let's assume that. Let me check ChatGPT. Maybe the logo idea is ready. It's still loading. Okay, let me just logo or let me say logo design for e-commerce website. So you send it. Let me allow it to load. Let me go back to ChatGPT. I want to explain how you can make use of ChatGPT for your logo design. It's still loading. Let me leave it. I'll come back to it. If you have logo, you upload it, and if your logo size is too big, there is a way you can resize it. If you have Photoshop on your laptop, you can use it. If you don't have Photoshop, if you are using phone, you can use Pixel app. If you don't have all that, you can use photopea.com. It's an online, just like Photoshop, but this one is online version and it is free. You don't have to pay before you can use it. All you have to do is just go on photopea.com and it will open. You enter the size of the logo that you want to resize. The size that you want to use is 180 by 60. So go to Photopea, put 180 by 60. The height is 60. The first one is width, the second one is height by 60. I can make the background transparent and then click on create. So this is the size of the logo. I can decide to use text on my logo, click on text and type, or I can import my logo. If I have logo, I'll click on open and place. Locate where your logo is. This is the logo. Open. Then before you click enter, make sure that you resize it first. Because if you click enter, you might not be able to do the resize again. When you are through with it, just press enter. Then to download it back, click on file, export as PNG, then save it. Go back to your website, go and upload it. Click on upload file image, upload files, select files. So this is it. Click on it. This is the logo. Then make sure that you put alt text. In case your logo didn't display, it will show the text, something that is there. I'll put Berenia logo. You put your company name, then logo. Okay, select. I can increase the width little bit, so then click on continue. You can change the font, you can change the color, but I like it like that. Click on continue. So if it asks you one or two questions, you can just click and fill it. I'm just filling anything. It doesn't affect, whatever you fill doesn't affect your website. You can just fill anything, click on install. So it's installing. Let me go back to ChatGPT to explain how to get logo idea. Give me 2 logo idea for e-commerce websites. I just want to use e-commerce websites. So let's go back to Discord to check if the logo idea I requested for is ready. Okay, this is still loading. So it's giving me logo idea for an e-commerce website. But because I didn't tell Discord exactly how I want the logo to be. So it will just give me what it likes. That's why I'll be using ChatGPT to get the logo idea. With the help of ChatGPT, I'll be able to get exact thing that I want for my logo. So all these things, when you're using Mid-Journey, it will always give you 1 or 2 things written on it. You can edit it. You can edit the text using CorelDRAW. You can also use Canva to edit the text, edit the logo, and replace the text with your own text. So let me now go back to ChatGPT to check if it has given me ideas for logo design. So let me jump back. Okay, let me copy this idea. First one, copy. Go to your Mid-Journey. I don't like this logo, so I'm not going to use it. So If you scroll down, you will see what other people design using using Midjourney, what they design with it. So we are not here for that. Let's focus on what we are here for. You can use it to design anything, to design your website, to design business card. So let me click here, /imagine space. So space will take it to prompt. So inside that prompt, black space, you paste whatever you want to paste, enter. Let me click on the second one also. Copy. Come to Discord, /imagine, paste, enter. So it's going to give me idea. So it's still loading. So while that one is still loading, okay, one is about to be ready, 31%. So let me check. So because many people are searching too, that's why it's showing different images at once. I want to check the first one. If I use my own personal server, I'll not have all these issues. So it only display what I send. But because I'm using general server, that's why. Okay, see our logo. Find logos. You can see. You can just right click, save it. See logo, and then you customize it. You put your name. You add your name to it. So it always display 4 at once. If I want it to display just one, I can just click on. Maybe I like this one. I'll just click on one. If I like this second one, I'll click on 2, 3, 4, like that. So you just click on anyone you like. But let's check the second one. This is the second one. See the logo again. I like this logo. I like this design. I like this design too. So right click on it and then save it. Save. So if I wanted to open this one big, this is 1, 2. I'll click on U2. 3 and 4 also I like it. U4. So I'll come back and check it before it's ready. So let's go back to. So that is how I got the logo from logo idea from ChatGPT. You can also use it to get the content on your website. All the content, everything that you're putting, all these text, you get the idea from ChatGPT. You get all the content of your website. So let's go back to. Okay, this one is ready. Okay, view your website. I just put logo and it shows that's ready. Upload logo ready. This is the one I clicked on. Sample template. You now have to edit this template to your own taste. To edit it, click on edit with Elementor. You know, the only thing we have here, we have logo, we have our chat to chat with us on WhatsApp. And every website always have home. It always have the footer, the header, and the body. This is the header. Where the header is, we see home, about, the menu is there. Body is where all your information will be. Why the footer is this last page here, last line here, footer. So to edit is click on edit with Elementor. So the theme you are using will determine how your website is going to look, and the template you are using also will determine how your website is going to look. Let's see what I click on. Maybe it's ready. That's not. It's still loading. It's not ready yet. I'll come back and check it. So let's go back to edit with Elementor. Okay, this is it. What you have to do, you don't even need any code. From here, all you have to do is click on the contents, delete it, put your own content there. Click on this, delete it, put your own content. That is what you have to do. Let's see the sample website you want to use. Our first text here, click on it, copy, Ctrl+C, go back to your own. When you click on it, I can just paste it there. I can also come to this place where title is. Highlight it, paste it, so I replace it. The second line, come back to here, highlight it, Command+C, then go back to your own. Let me paste this so it's not distracting. Come back to your own, highlight it, paste. I use Ctrl+A to highlight to paste. Then the link, you can always copy the link. Once you click on the button, you can edit the button where you want it to take you to. So to edit the button, I'll just I'll explain how to do that later. Maybe if they click on this button, it should take them to contact us so that they will be able to fill their login details, their information. But let me leave it. If you put hash there, if they click on it, it will not do any action. It will not be active. But I want to change the button look, button color. You click on style. Then come to color, change the color. That is how to change the button color. If I want to add some effect to it so that they over on it, it will show them some another color. Click on over color, change the over color. So anytime they over on it, it will show another color. The text line, you can change it. You can increase the size. You can change the radius. You can just make it. You can just play around with it. The padding also, you can increase it. You can make it big. You can reduce it. Okay, when you are done, you click on update. Don't forget to update it before you refresh it, and you can check how it's going to look responsive on phone, on mobile phone. This is responsive. If I click on mobile phone, it will show mobile phone view for me. So if I click on tablet, it will show how it will look on tablet, and if I click on desktop, it will show how it will look on desktop. And if you are using your mobile phone to access it, it's still going to show the same thing. To preview it, I can hide this. So you preview it, you preview mobile phone, you preview tablet and desktop, and then preview desktop. So to unhide this, click on that arrow again. It will show the options where you can do your editing. These 3 lines also has other options. So let me maximize it back. To change the background here, you know that we have background. When you click on this line, 6 dots, you click on style. So it will show background image for you. Then, if you want to change the image, make sure that you check the size of the image that is there. Then you go and get your own image and then resize it. Make sure that it is the same size. But I'll be using free image that came with this system. Click on free image. That was why I installed starter template. It has options where you can use free email directly without going out of the website. All you have to do is that just search for what you need. I can search for laptop, digital marketing, SEO, people. So it will give you different images. I can click on any picture that I like. So I use this. I can decide to use something else. So click on select. So it will show it. It will replace the image. Let me go back to view. Let me save it. Save and insert. So I didn't click on it. So can you see? We've done that part. Let's visit this. The next thing is how I got this, and that. So let's go back. Let me check. To get your content, you can also always get your content from chat. To delete it and replace it with your own, come here, clean what is there. You can use clean backspace delete or Control A, delete everything, and then type whatever you want to type. And then type whatever you want to type. That is how to do that. So I'll just copy and paste. Come to this place, copy our services. Next thing there is our services. Copy it, and then come to this place, paste it here. So, but anyone that you don't need, maybe I don't want to use this code, I can close it. So I'll use this for our services. Then I like this Control A, Control V. So it replaces with our services. All this, I can change the image and replace it with my own image. To change the image, click on it. Click on image. Just simple method. If you have image, you can upload it. You can check what you have. Maybe I want to use this. Let me just use something so that will not take much time. Let me check if this is ready. So as people are posting things, be pushing your own to push it up. So you have to scroll to search for it. At times, it is always good to wait. Once what to search is ready, you save it and then click there. Or you use private server. So it will only show what you send to the computer. You can see different designs by computer. Since this is taking long, I will search for it next time. Let me leave it. So let me go back. Okay, select it. Click on select. Once that is ready, content, it's the main content that will be under it. Go back. Let me use web design. Highlight it and copy. And if you want to copy something, it's always good to copy it somewhere first. It's not good to copy directly from someone's website and paste it on your website. It's not good. It's always come with some content that you might not be able to see with your eyes. So you always copy it and post it in your notepad, watchpad, something like that, and then copy it from there to your own website. So because I'm the owner of the two websites, that's why I'm just doing like that. I'm using my two websites. They are just in direct. And after this training, I'm going to uninstall it. I don't need it. That's why I do what I'm doing. But I would advise you not to practice it. You copy it somewhere and then before pasting it on your website. So website design. Copy. Then paste. You copy the text, replace it with one. You can see that this one is ready. Make sure that you update it. Then let's go and do the second one also. Click on it, select it, copy and paste. Let me upload image. Upload. I think I have some logos I can use for the logo design. Okay, I think this logo looks good. Okay, let me just use this logo, not waste time. Click on open. Click on select. So I would call this logo design. Go back to the website. Copy logo design. Copy. Go back. Select. Copy and paste. Ctrl A, Ctrl V. Logo design. Select. Ctrl C. Ctrl V. Just copy and paste. You can see you are not using any code. You are not writing any code. It will make your work faster. You can do many websites in a day if you know what you are doing. To change you can see that I've changed the button to color blue, and if you over on this color green. So I can copy it, the button, and then paste it there. Can you see? I can delete this one so that to save me time, instead of changing this one color again, I can delete it. I can delete. So that is another way to do it. So this one also I can do the same thing, copy and paste. Right click, copy, come here, I click paste. Just copy and paste, then I will delete this one. I click delete. So can you see so fast? So fast. If you know that you have many services, you know that you have many services that you render, to add more services. Okay, so let me update it. To visit your website to check how it's going to be, click on preview that eyes. Click on that eyes. So you'll be able to see your website. You can see our website is looking good already without adding code, without writing any single code. It's just drag and drop, copy and paste. So if you present something like this to a client, when the client like it, we use an image that is very sharp, that even anybody that visits your website will fall for it. And if you have amazing content using ChatGPT, you don't even need to copy someone's website before you can get an idea. Just use ChatGPT to get an idea and you're good to go. Okay, let's go back with the edit. Even with this method, if you don't even with this method, you should be able to finish everything without explaining it. But I'm going to finish this website and I don't want the video to be too long. Okay, it's loading. Let me check this. Okay, it's ready. If you have more services that render, let's say you render logo design, you render website design, digital marketing, Facebook ads, graphic design, content writing, all you have to do is that after this 4 sample, duplicate it. Right click on it, click on duplicate. So it will duplicate it, all the services, it will continue to duplicate it. All you have to do is just go back, change the image and select another image, replace the image with the service that you render that resonates with what you are doing. Just want to use one one image. I have different logos here. Let me just call it logo design. Just to change the image. If not, I'll just control to school. I'll not. Let me call it logo design. Okay, I have logo design already. Select. Let me change this logo. Like this one too. Select it. Upload. Select. Let me just use this. So I can call this content writing. I will go to ChatGPT. Ask ChatGPT, give me content writing idea. Give me content writing idea as a startup. So let's see what it's going to write. As a startup. So let's continue. Let me continue also. So I'll just change this title to content writing. Content writing. So I'll change this website design to. Let me change it to graphic design. Graphic design. Then update it. Don't forget that the content, we are going to change the content. So when you're okay with this, let's move to another section. This thing I don't want to use it. But in case if I want to leave it, I can just leave it and just put one text there and use eye-catching image that will beautify the website. I can search for image that will make the website look great. Let me just search for image. I have many images I can use I got from see this one. Let me check something catchy that can catch someone's attention. Even men looking at this. Let me check what I use here. Because I want to check what I use here. Okay, this is what I use. Let me use the same thing. Let me look for that image. Oh, the image is far away. So since I can't find it on time, let me just click on something else. I'll open this. Wait, this is far. I don't want it to take time. It's taking too much time. I don't really like this because I'm just going to make it like that. The text there, you can change the text. You can change this one also and replace it. I've already explained how to replace this. Button, how to change button, I've explained that also. And this section, any section that you don't like, you click on close to close it. If I want to replace another section, I'll just click on this. I can use this button. I can use this also. But let me use this block. So click from library. You can check any category that you like. Maybe what people say about us or testimonials. Let me check testimonials. Testimonial, I'll be able to see different testimonials. Insert it. If you see any design that you like, any template that you like, click on insert. It will ask you to get started. Click on get started. You can ask for your email or one or two things. Just follow the instruction and fill it. Connect it. After connecting it, then it will redirect you back to your website. So it will connect it back to my website. Then what people say. This is what people say. I can change my own to white choosers or testimonials from our clients or what our client says about us. We can just be creative with it so that everything will not just be with the way it is, what our customer says or our customers review. Our customer review. You can just be creative with it. Then the review, you can always get a review from your WhatsApp. Maybe what people that you work for, what they say, copy it, paste it. You can copy if you have Facebook. If you have Facebook, if you have any comment, then you can copy it. If you have Google, you can copy it. But the one I use on my own website, I use my Google review. I have some Google review. If you check Smart Digital Concept, you see my Google review there. What I just did is that to copy 1 or 2 reviews. I have 58 Google reviews. So to check the review, I click on Google reviews. So it will show all the reviews to me. I can just copy and paste it on the website and then put the name of the person and so on. How to embed this Google review, I will explain that in another video so that you embed it exactly the way it is on your website. It will also rank your website, but I will explain that next time. I've explained that you just click on it, click on the review, highlight it, copy it. Let me highlight and copy. Highlight it, copy, Ctrl+C. Then come back to your website, come here, click on it. Click on this first one. You can highlight, Ctrl+A, Ctrl+V to replace the content that came with the theme. You replace your own with it. You do the same thing with the second one. You click on #2. It has item 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Click on item. If you click on it, it will expand it. If you click on it, it will collapse it. So put your text, expand it, put the text, change the image with your own image. You can see I've replaced the image, update it. So the third one also, you change the image, you replace it. Make sure that you don't always use the image that came with the theme. You can replace it with your own image. If you have another image, another thing that you want to use, change it. I have different images I can use, but I'll just use that. So when you are through, make sure that you update it. So let me check it. Let me copy some of the contents here. So I have different contents. You just copy and paste. Okay, I've explained that already. So you just copy and then paste it. So that's how to edit the session. The name, once you click on it, you will see the name. You can change the name. You will say text, image, name, and title. You just change the name. You change the title. You just need to update it. So it will change it. Then let's move to another section. If I want to add contacts so that they can be able to contact me, you click on add templates. Search for template. You can search for from category here. You search for contacts. So you see different templates that you can use. One that has contact form, one that has, just click on it. Let's assume that I want to use this design. I'll click on it. I'll click on insert. So this is the design. This is how it's going to display. So if I'm okay with this, I'll click on insert. To make this Google map to show your location, all you have to do is to click on it. Then go and type in your location there. This email, you can change the name, maybe contact us or get in touch. It's here with get in touch. You can change your own to contact us or send us message. Send us message. So this contact us at company.com. You can change the information there. Write us message, send message. If they send you message, you'll be able to receive it. But this one, you can edit, click on edit. So it will show the address. You put in your own address there. My address is 14 Ajegunle Street. It's Alelta. Open space. So you save it. If the address is correct, or if you've registered the address on Google, it will show it directly, because I've registered my business on Google My Business. So it is easier for it to display my business. So closer to Jai, I don't know if you can see. If you can zoom it, so you can continue to zoom it, you see, or you can zoom out. So that is it. And okay, you change this one also. Click on edit. Change the location to your own address. Ajegunle Street. Or if it is your email that I want to put, I can put my Gmail. So I can save it, update it. Phone number, click on phone number, then change the phone number to your own phone number. When I'm through, I will click on update. So let's go and preview our website. Review it. Don't forget to check it how it is on phone. Responsiveness is down here. You check mobile phone. You check everything how it's review. And when you're okay with it, review websites. See our website in less than, not even up to 2 hours now. See how our website is looking. So to change this name, this written address here, you can change it. So go to customize. So you click on customize. So from customize, you can do some settings also. You can set the site, the menu. You can see I have home menu, about services, project, and contact. Let's assume that this project I don't want it, I want to remove it. You go to menu. This project here, I don't need it. I'll just click on this arrow, then I'll click on remove. So it will remove the project. It's no longer there. But if I click on delete menu, it means that it will delete all the menus here. It will delete everything. So you have to know which one to use. And if I want to replace this contact us with something else, contact, to rename it, click on it, and then you can just add it to something else. So it will update it. That's how to do that. So I'll just change it back to contact. I only do that to explain. So contact. So when you're through, you click on publish. Don't forget to always either save, update, or publish. Then go back to another settings also. So there is home page settings. So I'm not going to make any settings there. Slider, you are not using slider, page, blog, header. I've explained what header is. But what the settings we want to do is we want to change the footer. This is the logo icon. This is the menu, and this is the button. The button there. If I want to change the color of the button, I'll click on the button, and then if I want to add the link to that button, so that anytime they click on the button, it will take them to where the link is. I'll just copy and paste the link here. That's how to do that. And design means you want to change the button color. Let me go back. So I've been explaining how to edit the footer now. This is footer. I've explained where footer is. Footer is this place. I want to edit this address and replace it with my own address. Just scroll down, click on the text to edit. It has widgets. So click on edit. So delete what is there and replace it with your address 14 Street. So I can put my phone number there. So this, if I don't want my phone number because my phone number is there, I can clean it. I can just leave my address there. And then this copyright ads, okay, that one is okay. You can leave it. Then publish it. After publishing, close. Okay, see our website. See how it's looking great. See, it's looking. Okay, let me now explain how to add. Okay, we've done the home menu. The same method we are going to use it to do about menu. If you want to edit everything in about menu, click on about. It will open about because we've not made any changes. That's why it's like this. Click on edit. So the same method, click on these middle six dots. You change the background, you change the text, and replace everything with your own content. Click on style. Change what is there. So I'll be changing it with. Let me just use this. So update it. Let me preview it. So this is our home. This is our home menu. This is our about menu. So don't forget, you have to change the text with your own. You have your own mission. You can ask ChatGPT, create mission for me. Write mission for let's say digital marketing agency. So ChatGPT will write mission for you. So let's read it. Let's continue. So when you are through, you do the same thing with services contact. So you do the same thing. Contact is there also. Once they send message, and if you want to put your link, your URL there, you can go to your Facebook. I'll just go to my Facebook, search for my Facebook. So it's open my Facebook account. I'll just copy my link and come back and paste it there. So it's taking time. Let me take much time. Let me open Microsoft Word. I have my link somewhere. I think it's because I'm using screen recording, so it's taking time to load. It's taking time. Let me check if this is ready. Okay, it's ready. To copy the link, I'll just click on my name. If it is the link of my page, I'll click on the link of my page. Then I'll click on here, copy, Ctrl+C to show your link up here. You copy it, then go back to your website, and then to paste the link here, you have to go back to edit. I'm using edit with Elementor. So you click on it. It will show Facebook. Expand it. Instead of putting hash, you now paste your link there. Update. I can change this one to style, so that to make sure that I remove all the images that came with this and replace it with my own image. I remove all the text that came with it and replace it with my own text. So that is how you go to the same thing goes with Twitter and YouTube. You change it. And if I don't want YouTube, I can change it. I don't want YouTube, I can close it. Maybe I don't have Twitter account, I'll close it. If I don't have YouTube account too, I can close it. Maybe I only have Facebook and Instagram. You click on add, then you search for what you have. This one is showing WordPress. I can change it that maybe I don't have WordPress. You can copy if you want to copy. It will give you another item. You can click on add to add more. So if you want to change the color, you can change the color. Link, you paste your own link there. The icon, you delete it and change the icon. I can choose from library. Maybe Snapchat, Telegram, or okay, let me click on Telegram. Insert. So I'm using Telegram. Any icon that I use, that's the name it will display. This WordPress now, let me click on it. Let me change the icon. Let me change the icon to Snapchat. So insert. So it will change it to Snapchat. It's only one that remains that is showing WordPress. This one that is showing WordPress, I don't need it. I can delete it. So that's how to change it. And I can change the color to custom color instead of using official color. I can change it. Custom color means you have to customize it by yourself. So, or use official color. When you're okay with it, click on update. So let's go and preview it. By the time I click on this Facebook page, it will take me to my own Facebook page. Let me close my Facebook page here. So let me preview it. So let me now click on this Facebook. If any clients enter my website and click on that icon, it will take them directly to my Facebook page because I've pasted the link of my Facebook account there. You can see it shows my Facebook page. So that's how to do that. So let me explain the last thing we have to do on our website. How to link all the buttons together. So that anytime they click on this button, it will take them to where you want them to take to. This is contact us. This place is contact us. Let me preview it. Let me check this. Let me preview it. So I want to copy this contact. Copy from this contact. Where this contact finish, your domain name, or it has to end in contact. So I copy it. So I'll come to home. I click on home. So anytime they click on learn more, maybe I want them to send me a message. I can change this learn more to contact us because I don't want them to learn more anything. So I can replace learn more to contact. To replace it, it's still the same method of typing and changing the name on any button. I've explained that, but I will explain it again. So this button here, I'll click on the button to change the text on the button. Once you click on it, you will see text here, learn more. So I'll change the learn more to contacts, and then the link where I want it to go, I'll now paste it here. It's still loading. Let's finish. Okay, I copy the contact link. I'll paste it /contact. Then learn more. I don't want to learn more. Me, I want it to be contact, or contact us. So I will update it. That is how to link one or two buttons together. So if I now go back to preview the site, anytime they come to my website and click on contact us, it will automatically go to this contact page where they will have access to send message. And if they put in their name, their information, and send message, and send message, it will show message sent. The reason why it will show message sent is because thank you for contacting us. We will be in touch with you shortly. The reason why is because when I was installing WordPress, I've already put that contact and that webmail I created from the beginning. I put it there, so you don't need to do any settings. That's why it's always when you are installing your WordPress, create the email account first, so it will make it easier for you. You don't need to be doing setup up and down. So it will just send the message. And if I go and check my webmail, I've explained how to check webmail. So go and check it. You will see the message there. If I go back to the webmail, you will see the message there. I've explained those to add your images. If you have any question or if there's anything that is not clear to you, just let me know. Thank you for watching. I really enjoy recording this. And the same way I've explained how to change the link here. Just copy. Maybe I want this link to take them to contact us so that they can contact us too. I'll just paste the link of this contact and paste it there. Our website is ready. Wow. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe my YouTube channel.